Unit 6. Word list. Altitude. The altitude of a place is its height above sea level.
The air was thin at such a high altitude on the mountain.
Coastline. A coastline is the outline of a country's coast.
He noticed that most of the cities in Australia are on the coastline.
Deter. To deter means to prevent or discourage someone from doing something.
Icy roads deter people from driving their cars.
Devise. To devise something means to have an idea or plan about it in the mind.
The thieves devised a plan to steal the diamonds.
Expertise. Expertise is the knowledge and skills to do something well.
John has a lot of advertising expertise. He can sell anything.
Fracture. A fracture is a crack or break in something.
Don't stand on that leg because there is a fracture. It might get worse.
Impair. To impair something means to damage it or make it worse.
Drinking coffee impairs my ability to go to sleep.
Implement. To implement something means to ensure that what has been planned is done.
The school decided to implement a new teaching strategy.
Indigenous. If something is indigenous, it is originally from or native to a place.
Tomatoes are indigenous to the Americas.
Insight. Insight is a deep and accurate understanding of something.
The physics textbook gave the student new insight about gravity.
Limb. A limb is a large branch on a tree.
The monkey sat on the tree limb and enjoyed a piece of fruit.
Migraine. A migraine is a painful headache that makes one feel sick.
My sister gets a migraine every time she has a lot of stress.
Optimism. Optimism is the feeling of being hopeful about the future or success of something.
The mother had optimism about her children's futures.
Peculiar. When something is peculiar, it is strange, sometimes in a bad way.
That peculiar smell coming from the kitchen reminds me of rotten eggs.
Proficient. When a person is proficient at something, they can do it well.
Secretaries are proficient at typing quickly.
Quest. A quest is a long and difficult search for something.
The treasure hunter went on a quest to find an ancient gold necklace.
Ridge. A ridge is a long, narrow piece of raised land.
The brown bear walked along the edge of the mountain ridge.
Spouse. A spouse is the person to whom someone is married.
I live in a home with my spouse and our 2 children.
Thrust. To thrust means to push or move something quickly with a lot of force.
The boxer thrust his fist into the punching bag.
Tolerate. To tolerate something means to be able to accept it even when it is unpleasant.
When you are in a hurry, it can be hard to tolerate traffic signals.